Yeah, my about POG Media. So, and then so yes, that's not saying yet, not saying that is my Ghana political headlines in even at yes, we about Jim, and they are my POG for na musuma who the echo and the airbar. Nana mecha, na me so bet me about a rather comment section on us with me edding commodity fajumedi home, and I face on about POG Jumedi as well. Also, any day new book house or a subscription. Na wahyɛ dwumadi ɛde ama foforɔ na yɛbɔ ɛde ra nsɛm ma na kyerɛ sɛ yɛbɔ ɛde ra ɛyɛ the NDC ɛyɛ political party no ɔmo nso aka kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ sam ɛyɛ ntawantawa bi nso aba ɛyɛ between ɛyɛ John Dramani Mahama ɛyɛ the president of ɛyɛ Republic of Ghana ɛne ɛyɛ nkurɔfokuo bi a ɛkame akɔyɛ sɛ ɔne ɔmo ɛna ɛno nso ɛbɔ ɛyɛ kusua ɛde tafere ɛyɛ obi te sɛ ɛyɛ Julius Debra ɛne Honorable Julius&A.Nketia ɛna ɛyɛ nkurɔfoɔ keka ho kame akɔyɛ sɛ tirimpa a yɛwura John Dramani Mahama ɛde hyɛ ne tirim a kyerɛ sɛ na ɔpɛ nkurɔfokuo ama ɔmo aboa no ama ɛyɛ ne reset agenda a kyerɛ sɛ ɔno nso ɛsɛ ɔba abɛ reset ɔman Ghana yɛ biribia sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɔman no nso bɛtumi afa ne ntom ɔpɛɛfra na kame akɔyɛ sɛ ɔmo betray na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nso ɛde ɔmo political ɛyɛ gain individual political gain nso na ahyɛ ɔmo tirim mu a ɔmo nso campaign ɛyɛ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ɔmo flag bearer a ɔmo nso bɛkɔ ɛyɛ de akakɔsia ɛyɛ de MPP no ɔmo nso atumi ayi ɔmo adwene de afiri ɛyɛ Mahama adwempɔ a ɛyɛ reset agenda no ɛna obiara nso perceive ɛyɛ ɔno nso ne own agenda ɛno nso akɔyɛ nsɛm bi a ɛbobɔ ɛde firi ɛyɛ NDC akakye ɛde ba abusua mmerɛ sɛ ɛbɛgye brɛ ne abɔ ɛde rasa issue mu that's
is coming in and share the broadcast. Story number 3. Watch this. 3 people silently killing John Mahama's reset dream. 3 people silently killing John Mahama's reset dream. You see, Abuabe Kawan everyone to mam. Who are these 3 people? We're going to look at them one after the other. The number 1 killer of John Dramani Mahama's reset agenda, my brother, my sister, is the chief of staff, Julius&A. That's him. He was born in 1966. This gentleman here, he's been a very good friend of the president, John Dramani Mahama. My brother, my sister, there are photos of him and John Dramani Mahama. In fact, when John Dramani Mahama decided that he was not going to run again as president, after he failed twice against Nana Addo Akuffo, it was Julius&A who sat him down and told him, my brother, we have a bright future. My brother, my sister, there's a photograph of this man with the president. So many photographs of him shaking hands with the president. They don't only shake hands, they are so close. My brother, my sister, this is Julius&A. The president likes him a lot. Because when the president was so down and almost out after the elections, this was the man who would go to him, vote money to him, support him financially, physically, and even spiritually. No wonder when the president won the elections, he decided that he will wear white with this man and celebrate it beautifully. The president loves this man. In fact, he has the president's heart in his hand. This man, in one way or the other, has been able to make it clear that he is interested in being the next president. Now, news from the vineyard also has it that we have a vice president who is not too well health-wise, and this is an open secret. It is hoped that one day she might just excuse herself and somebody like Julius&A would step into the shoes of this beautiful professor. My brother, my sister, after their democratic period. This is Julius Deborah, born in 1966. He's 8 years older than me. So if I'm 51, he might be 59. My brother, my sister, 59-year-old Julius Deborah already has people campaigning for him to be president. And he hasn't come out to tell them, you know what? My mind is on the reset agenda. All those campaigning for me, please hold it down for now. Let us concentrate on the president's reset agenda. That's what someone who truly believes in the reset agenda should do. Even if he does not know that people are campaigning, and know is in quotes. That is if it's not the one telling them to go ahead and do a silent storm of a campaign on his behalf. Recently, Ras Mubarak wrote about him. We have many other people who are saying things that could only come from the camp of this man, knowing how politics is, preparing the minds of Ghanaians. I am told that the president is silently grooming him so that he might take over from him. It's another way of saying thank you to Julius Deborah for holding him whilst he was down. It's not a crime, but is it not too early to do this? Is it not a way of looking down on the reset agenda? What is your opinion? Now from 59-year-old Julius Deborah, we go to a 69-year-old Julius&A.Nketia. 10 years difference. It's interesting. That's him. You murder them. That's him. Julius&A.Nketia also has his eyes fixated on the presidency, whether you like it or not. There are some prophets who are already touting and heralding his coming in as the next president. He's glossing in the glory of being the next president. Now he's even on a thank you tour. People like Sami Jemfi have played down on the fact that he going on a thank you tour is a way of bringing
Like you Jumede ya measure super job like na so subscribe to a POG political media and any obo kwan so aberjo subscription na wa share no for so ensa so etimi aka Jumede bi omo hu ye echo any de eba ni na e wo man Ghana political space na so like you Jumede ya measure super like you betimi so slide into the comment section now so wetimi edin komo ho na nsema and also ababeto dwe kam yakoye se ye ebra na yera John Dramani Mahama and so echo twice against Nana Rankwa the show boy and also to me Lucy and yes Akuffo kwe and then also it me eboa no share motivate no say on Zambra third one also ebeshia yera Dr. Bawumia on also it me di ni so nkunim na kam yakoye say mo boa nipa no na say an agenda on also edison and so ba be the abo my Ghana no mutimi Janice nsiemu no so issue bia no so abeto wa you John Dramani Mahama and so ato ne nsa e dey afrem say omo and stop it or your campaign na omo so ni na say omo so emo madwene embra ne policy and say na dream pa or reset agenda no omo adwen ene supporting omo fa supporting no ntimi emboa o my Ghana
to fail. Nobody is going to vote for you, Julius&A.Nketia. Neither would he vote for you, Julius Deborah, nor vote for you, Komna Dufo. Why are Ghanaians so interested in succession? As if they are in a hurry to push somebody aside so they could come on. This is what is happening right now as we speak. Mahama is not even 1 year in his governance, and people are already advertising to replace him or to succeed him. Are these not some of the things that undermine our democracy and our progress? And these people are in top positions to help with the reset agenda. Instead of pushing the car towards the reset kingdom, we are busily sharing flyers and brochures for our own personal ambition to succeed. Will Mahama be bold enough to bring all these people and say, you know what? Denounce all the people who are campaigning for you. Tell everybody to stay away. But even with that, if people continue doing that, or they still pay people to continue talking about them, how would that affect the presidency? At this point, we will end by saying we need genuine people, not over-ambitious people who make their ambitions override the prize. Let's keep our eyes on the prize. After that, when it's time, we would have said we have done a good job. For that matter, look at the work we have done and push us. Why the hurry to campaign? Is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. Let's look at your final comments and we are done for the day. Remember, our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. Husseini Awal says, Black Rasta, I love you so much. I love you too, Husseini. And he says, truth to power. Tijani Gangen says, 2 days, my godfather. How are you doing? Abi, he says, is a man with his own mind. That is all. Which man with his own mind? Is it Bahubali? Or you're talking about Tony Edu? I think it's Tony Edu. That is his mind. Yes. Job says, this is exactly my belief. This is top secret that no one wants to hear. What is the belief? That there's no life after death. There's no Jesus. There's no Muhammad. There's no God. When you die, everything is finished. Addo Som Anani Japheth says, good evening, Black Rasta. Watching you live from Sunyani. God bless, more fire. Francis Lategel says, may his soul rest in peace. Akos Agbodu says hi. Jackson Stephen says, rest well to Bahubali. Mr. Black, my dream was to be a UFC fighter. Wow. But I think I need to focus on music because I don't want to die early like this. Your spirit is talking to you. UFC. Yeah, that's the name. Kitamora says, my boss, I'm watching you live from the US. I work 9 shifts. I always sacrifice my sleep, waiting to watch your program before going to bed. Oh my God. May your sleep never be wasted. My prayer is that any single second that you spend on this show, may you be blessed and may you continue to enjoy the work so you can come and support us even more to grow and to reach more people wherever they are. Amen. Moses Kibangbeng says, yo, Black Rasta, good evening. More fire, watching live from Spintex. Toshiaro Kitamura says, my boss, my mentor, the man with a clean heart, continue with the good work, and may Allah Almighty protect and guide you. Remember, he who fights injustice faces enemies. Don't give up. We are backing you with prayers. Amen. Zache Emmanuel, aka Governor, all the way from Wusuta, says, I really find it difficult to join the live stream from Dubai, but happy to be here tonight. Wow. Well, you have some algorithms that do not allow you to join us. Let us know. Yao Adobo says, good evening, my teacher. I am happy to be here tonight. Alasan Tairu says, Black Rasta, I think the problem is there are no rules and laws that regulate boxing in Ghana. And that is what is causing the problem. There are rules, there are laws. Boxing is a dirty thing. Whether with rules or no rules, is useless. Sefa Emmanuel says, our leaders are jokers. That's why we the masses are also joking. God gave us human beings, not leaders. Toshiharu Kitamura says, my boss, I have never seen a boxer aging without any serious health issues. And I stand to be corrected. I have never also seen one like that. Combat Bibia says, I am live in China. Thank you for igniting the spirit of the youth of Africa and Ghana. Thank you. Samuel Kluche says, Samuel Kluche, watching you live. I love to watch your shows. Thank you. Remember to recommend us to others and subscribe and also hit on the notification button so that you can always be told when we are on, right? Bob Brady says he's an atheist just like me. I believe in brain power like you are doing here. Fire, Black Rasta. His name is Bob Brady. Gamli Jidefo says, good evening, Black. Jason Straps, he says the thing is called UFC. I was saying UHC or UCF, whatever it was. But it's UFC. It's crazy. Ras Gilbert Azanjina says, I believe Tornado, especially when every religion believes is the truth and the only way to heaven. Tijani Amando Shagda says, Black, I salute you for the good work you are doing for Badagana. Mark Romeo Ofori says, patriotism. Ras Songiyere Mputu says, I am in tune. Okay, I am in tune with teacher Black Rasta. Scandy Man says, watching you live from Atlanta, Georgia, United States of America. Okay? And big up everybody inside Atlanta, my very good friends, Jatawan, alongside Rasiaro, and all the wonderful people there. Dela Yesuto says, watching you live from Avedakwa, Postmono, more fire. I know Avedakwa. I love Avedakwa. Ave Postmono. Oh gosh. Alaji Hussein Awal says, Black Rasta, may Allah bless you for having you in Ghana. Determiner Gamel says, the religion thing here. Shrayeda. Wisdom Bronze says, I believe in him. That's the truth, the fact. But my people would accept it because they are afraid to die one day. So a lot of people believe in what Tony Edu is saying on the platform. Ebenezer Anders says, good evening, my brother. Black, I'm watching you live from South Africa. God bless you for your good work. The good work you're doing for Ghana. Tom Paul says, hi, my brother. I hope all is well with you by grace. Thank you so much, Tom Paul. We love you. We appreciate you. Ebenezer Anders says, more fire. Fire, yeah. Divine Adoku says, thank you too for the powerful information. Ellie Abugri Brown says, truth has been spoken to power. More grease to your elbows, Black Rasta. Rasfafa says, I don't like boxing and wrestling. Sigley GH says, if they don't help John Mahama to reset the country, none of the NDC would have legacy to prove to Ghanaians to vote them back. It's the same thing we said, my brother. That's correct. They should leave that for now and help him reset the country so that they won't talk much in their campaign. Yes, I agree with you. Their work would have been talking for them. Tom Paul says, how can I say Nketia be 69 black? Or is it his football age? Tom Paul, this fight that you are bringing to my table, you are shaking some table. He's 69, according to Wikipedia. Tom Paul says they are not ready to rule the nation, but another power. As I always say, that the NDC and NPP, they are all the same people. Power, 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 power for most, for themselves. That's all they need. Dabre Freeman says, good evening. Naji Collins Richmond Emeka. Naji Collins Richmond Emeka says, watching you from Dome crossing Accra. Dome crossing Accra. Always on point. Dabre Freeman says, I am working and watching you live from Bahrain. Wow. It's an international channel. All the way from Bahrain. I have not been to Bahrain yet. But hopefully I should be there one of these days. Yahya Ahmed says, good evening, Black Rasta. Watching you live from Wa. Keep the good work for Mother Ghana. All right. Yeah, man. We'll keep the good work. At this point, I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love you. It's been the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonamon. Please recommend this channel to many more. All those on the platform right now and those who are not even here with us right now. You will watch this later. At least pick up some 10 people, send them messages and say, hey, have you seen this channel? Subscribe to this channel. You'll be shocked what you see. And we always bring you original stories, right? Please subscribe to the channel, hit on the notification button, share and comment. Conscious Agbemunu Ahoso, how are you doing? And to all the wonderful people, I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love you. It's been the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Hey, ya!
That's it. So come home, able at the Regrét. Say a POG the Ghana authentic political headlines are a POG Media super and I was a bit me a can one who the echo any day urbanina or my Ghana when I'm sure some subscribers still are any any book counts who are job subscription. Now I share off for so and so it's me a POG Media EB. I'm so who the echo any day urbanina or my Ghana Muname catcher. So waiting means was sliding into the comment section or now also waiting me adding more on a POG. Ebeba na yesu ya baba be ma ho mwan. Me da say so jebre na kam be